Hey everybody, it's your girl C. Gonna do an unboxing of sorts of some new genetics that we have for our hemp grow this year. Want to share some details with you about it, as well as this great seed grant that we received. And yeah, let's get into it.
I wrote this song for you. Wanna hear it?
Hey everyone, it's your girl C. Hair bonnet and all, okay, but wanted to share this unboxing with you, or unveiling rather. I've already opened the envelope because I wanted to know what was in it. But this is a new cultivar that we are growing this year for our hemp grow specifically. We actually have several new cultivars we're growing this year regarding all of our medicinal plants, but this one is specifically for hemp. So we actually received a seed grant and received an half acre of seed, which is what we requested. We were offered an acre, but we decided to go with a half acre. No need of wasting resources. And the genetic that we are growing is called, hold on, let me show you all. So first, let's talk about how we got these for $0. We received a seed grant from CW Hemp Supply, with CW standing for Charlotte's Web Hemp Supply. And if you're not familiar with Charlotte's Web, definitely, or Charlotte's Web Hemp Supply Company, definitely check them out. There is the email address right there. And we received 1,500 seeds. We were offered actually 3,000, which is for an acre, but we knew we weren't going to grow an acre of it, so we just requested 1,500 so we can try out these genetics. So here are the actual seeds. They came nicely packed, and CW Hemp Supply is committed to raising the integrity, credibility, and reputation of the hemp industry. We welcome you to join our mission by growing high-quality hemp. So these were grown in Colorado, and the name is Lindoria. And so those of you who've never seen hemp seeds, here you go. And yeah, so the variety is Lindoria. It gives you the harvest date, which was April of 2019, and where it was tested, germination rate, so how many seeds can I expect to germinate, pure seed, hard dormant seed, inert matter, lead seed, all of that. Okay, so great numbers, and it is patent pending. So it's patent pending, which means that we can grow the seed, but we can't clone it or, you know, mess with the genetics, try to crossbreed it or anything like that. We can only grow from seed, which when you grow from seed and then put it in the ground, that's called transplanting. If you grow it directly in the soil, that's direct sow. And then if you grow out a mother plant and cut off clones and propagate those, then of course that's growing from clones. So those are the three primary ways, at least I know of, to grow, unless you start getting into hydroponics, and still you know, one or more of those ways will come into play. So anyway, that is what we're going to grow this year, along with our other genetics, and we're excited about it. I'm actually sitting out here on my back deck about to seed a few trays, put them on the heat maps and under some lights, and get them started. So yeah, that's what we're about to do. So I'm actually sitting on my back deck because I'm about to see some trays and get them started. You know, go ahead and get some things growing. It is a little later than we would have liked, but it's fine. You know, we have a pretty long growth season here, and plus we're getting started later this year in general because the rains and such were late. We had a late last frost, so we'll be fine. So yeah, I just want to share that with you all, and I'm gonna let you know how this genetics works out for us. The closest climate that Lindoria has been grown is in Kentucky, and so we're here in zone 7 in North Carolina, so it's going to be, you know, it's going to definitely be a watch and see, so we can test them out in this climate. Because one of the challenges people have with genetics, you know, don't get too caught up in the names. Find out from local farmers what's been working. Like here in North Carolina, a genetics that works really well is Bayox, and that's actually what we use in our teas right now. So Lindoria hasn't, to my knowledge, been grown in North Carolina. There's at least one other farmer I know of that's growing in North Carolina. There's also one other farmer I know that received at least a seed grant that is of African descent. And the other farmers, just at least optically, they looked to be white. So when I talked with the company, I did talk about the importance of equity, you know, and access and challenges that farmers of color have. Like, why do you think agriculture is exempt? People of color, particularly people of certain colors, because let's not play like everyone is treated the same. Black people specifically have barriers in every system that this country developed. The only barrier that we don't have any difficulty, you know, we don't encounter is for y'all to put us in prison, or a barrier to oppression. Y'all don't have any barriers for that. So anyway, what else? Oh, I did take a few notes because we had like a joint call with the other farmers. So I shared with you that Kentucky is the closest climate. It says cultivated, I wrote, cultivated in 4 different growing regions. Central Kentucky is has been closely monitored there. So this is a journey into the unknown. And I have some notes like when I should start monitoring it, when it begins to set flowers. So like August, that's going to be the peak potency. So I have to be cognizant of that, you know, for testing and stuff. What else? It's a full-term plant, so it's not an autoflower. And then they answer some questions. Like one of the questions was, how fast does THC ramp up after flower? And they basically said, you know, it's different in every region. So this is something we're going to be learning about this genetic. But in general, the full-term plant is not going to ramp up within the first 5 to 7 days after flower. So you want to go ahead and, you know, get your flower then. And oh, they also said that drought can speed up maturity. So that's good to know. And is there anything else? I think that's all for now. Like I said, I'm going to be giving you updates. You're going to see this process pretty much from beginning to end. And they were generated completely non-GMO, untreated, free of harmful sewage, and have not been radiated. They are in their most natural form. So it's good to know this stuff, especially if you want to grow organic or you want to grow with an ecological consciousness. Oh, wait, I forgot to tell you. We have a new tea out called Sanity. It's exactly what you need right now in this crazy time that we're in. So check it out. It's on the website and on Instagram. And